Hello everyone, GameGoddessFee here. Alright, I am back with more Ace Attorney. This is going to be a 2-episode, you guys. Trying to hurry up and finish this one.
We're going to be here for 5 hours.
Yes, we are. We have nothing to do on this Saturday, so hey. But Saturday evening, don't feel like going out. It's raining and Plum wanted to go see Friday Nights at Freddy's. Maybe another day. I don't know. All right. So this is going to be the 2-parter. We're going to do the trial and then the investigation. Like I said, I'm trying to knock this one out. This episode out. So I hope you all enjoy and thank you for watching. And YouTube, why did you change these settings?
It's awesome.
YouTube. Oh, look, I was just sitting here trying to find my live stream on my iPad. I'm like, how you get to it? I don't know why they always trying to update stuff and make it harder. They just made that process way harder than it's supposed to be. You know, all I had to do was just boom, boom, and I'm looking at my live. You got to go here, click there. I'm like, why did you mess that up? Anyway, okay, episode 3, Turnabout Big Top, part 2-2 trial. December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Sweetie! You have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Oh, it was the ringmaster, okay. Exactly, he told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means?
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Hey, well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
Okay, Billy Bob Jones.
Billy Bob Jones.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
What's up, Game Queen 81? We're going to do a 2-parter tonight, Game Queen 81.
We're going to be on her for like 7 hours. See y'all on Sunday.
That's why I started this early. December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Von Korma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well, I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown?
Your boy, he got 2 lips, don't he? The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
In what's gonna be your born and raised?
Name and occupation. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirts, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you met my pharmacologist, Dr. Seymour? Oh my god. Shut up. But a couple of clowns who are up to no good.
Your name.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. that day of the murder, correct?
Yes, it is.
Very well. Mr. Curls, will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and the rest of fire and water.
Without the humor, please.
Okay. Did you notice he was singing the Fresh Prince theme?
There was Fresh Prince?
Yes.
I guess. Poor Mo can't be his normal. Poor Mo can't be his normal stooge himself in court. Was that in the Fresh Prince? I don't remember that.
You know, he was replacing it with like clown tones, like in West Cloudophilia, born and raised. You gotta go back and see it because it's fast. Because Von Karma whips him before he can finish.
Okay, what you witnessed? Witness testimony.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and a polite applause.
Von Karma, who cares? Who cares?
Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try and make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing?
Whip him, Von Karma. Whip him.
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness.
What?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you. I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe.
Now that the settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
Witness testimony, what you witnessed?
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching him, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. How you gonna pass judgment? Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say it? Off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, You gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon this court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling.
I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Well, this is what I was talking about yesterday. Better press him right.
Cross-examination, what you witnessed. So I got to not press him right. Well, press him right rather.
Yup, if you press him wrong. Dang.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. Can I press him on the straightness or?
You can press him, but like if you push him too far, you get penalized. You would say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? See? That's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can rip off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. So, what do you want to do?
Let's not. Or do you say, all right, 8 o'clock then? No. No, baby, I'm not going to do it.
Let's not make it 8 p.m., alright, Mo? What do you mean, let's not? Don't take the clown off the clowning around.
Come on, Nick. Just listen to his joke.
There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
You are so boring. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped.
You were pooped that night? Yes, I was very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese double. Being enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? The kids really love toilet humor. I don't change this man's voice 3 times. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. No! No! We got penalized because this game stinks.
I've got a good reply though. That joke was so funny, it just earned you a penalty.
That's what I was talking about. We gotta be careful.
That I go straight to the sleep. But before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw 2 silhouettes. They were a bit far away though.
Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet? That's not far at all.
It was snowing that night and it cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the 2 shadows that you saw.
Did you skip a statement?
Yes, I did.
What? Wait, go back.
I skipped this one because you get penalties. I thought I'd go straight to sleep.
I think that's irrelevant.
But before I did, I glanced out the window.
You just happened to glance out of the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls.
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue.
He gonna keep on. He gonna give me a penalty.
Come on, keep pressing. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday. Was I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Oh yeah!
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mr. Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
You should start turning the tables in our favor.
That's you, is it?
Oh yeah. I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside.
Oops.
What's the sound like? Well, I guess it's kind of sounded like, I guess you could say.
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Oh, how'd you know that was gonna make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yup, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit, huh? What then? You went to look out the window and you saw? That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away. I already did this one the other.
Yeah, I think you did.
It was the ringmaster and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak.
You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were by your own admission far away? That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, every no one knows what to do. All together now, say it with Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never goes along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza!
Enough stupidness. Get back on track. Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw? I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max clunked the ringmaster over the head.
You say you saw the ringmaster get clunked over the head? Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. It really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found in the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo! Did you or did you not see the crime of murder? Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you.
Ooh.
A nice penalty. Ooh, goodness.
Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Ooh. Ooh.
What? You say this
Ooh.
game.
Ooh.
Show this boy here. how you get out there. Do you have a clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? It was snowing.
Phoenix ain't backing down. Let's go. I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason?
Of course, I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clocked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way they could have seen Max clock anyone. In 1972, I didn't read that. It's too fast.
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well,
you're back from your jog?
Well, it's pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again!
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yup, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Oh, Lord. Mr. Curls.
Your Honor?
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
Witness testimony, the silhouette.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Cross-examination, the silhouette.
I think I already see it.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max.
Don't you think that you are going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? I'm not the kind of person who would fib about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. It doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his opening symbols.
Should I press him?
Trigo said the same thing. But if it wasn't just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of his face, I saw it must have been Max.
You're sure of that? Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there.
Only two?
Hmm?
Only two?
Only two what?
Only two.
Ah, okay. You forgot the flowers.
Say it together now. Yeah. You're sure that's what you saw that night? Exactly what I said. I saw exactly what I saw. Exactly. Oh my god. I've got eyes like a hawk. Don't birds have terrible night vision? But that's not all I saw.
His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him.
You were able to see that kind of detail from your window?
There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, where's your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
I reckon say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20.
That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly.
The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
Hey! You asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see where he was
Don't
carrying.
press him. Don't press him. You already know it. With Chilo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you gotta find a contradiction in this.
That's not going to be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw something other than Max that night. That's the only thing that will help. I've got to do it. Alright.
It was a bit far away that Shallow could only have belonged to Max. Let me see. Do they have something about him in here?
I got it posted. Look at it. Not the poster, but like, well, I think it's the poster, whatever it's named. Yeah, there it is.
I ain't talking about him.
No, it got his 3 symbols on it, right?
Let me see. What is his 3 symbols? The hat, the cloak, and what's the other?
His nice personality. I'm just kidding,
His
roses. Yes. Trilo said it so many times. Did you tell me you forgot?
Should I present him with that picture?
Nope, present him with Monkey the Money. Money the
Really?
Monkey.
Should I?
Chat, what y'all think? I just chat, what y'all think? You saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galacta has 3 uppity symbols. Except my mom again. 3 symbols?
Yay, everyone's get ready. All together now.
No, I'm not saying that.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
You like pie? I like pie. 3.1.
Silence, idiot. You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Order, order.
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, There weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. I said, oh Lord.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police could have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case? Clearly not. He is just toying with the court.
I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts can have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? There's no way I can mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece get-up? Trillia saw them all. Trillia saw all 3 symbols of Max. Whatever. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. I need some water.
I'm here to drink. Now, what am I supposed to do? Now, what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this? Judge, forget those roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Max Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt upon the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable, which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. What? If there are no contradictions in his statement, in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance. Witness testimony, the silhouette part 2.
There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There was no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Especially in the last case.
It's probably gonna take up all the cross-examination. The silhouette part 2. There's no doubt in my mind there was no white roses that night. I want to press him on when he saw the hat. What's on the hat?
On the hat.
Equally sure of that. That's the only evidence Nick got. There is no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it.
It's a flower, so I guess you're not wrong. It's a flower on it.
Should I press it on it?
Hey!
I guess they ain't giving you no choice, huh? Oops. Cause I don't wanna lose. There's no doubt in my mind there was no white roses that night.
I think the judge just bluffing. Let's press.
Really?
Mo, be honest. Ow! Oh, no! No!
Ooh, you promised Mr. Wright no more badgering. I hope you enjoy this penalty.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go
See what I
back.
tell you.
Oh, I'm finished.
Oh, excuse me. I'm the one handling out the pen. Witness, continue with your testimony.
It's over.
Go ahead.
It's over. Oh, wait. You're not going to whip me too, are you?
Maybe after court, if you're into that kind of thing.
But isn't it kind of pointless if you only whip me after court? Okay, no pressing at all. We gotta read through these.
That's why I wanted to press him on the hat.
Go to the left. I mean the right. Okay. He's got the hat the entire time he was on the scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the hat? The hat was found at the scene. So if he was wearing it the entire time, where the hat?
You probably dropped it.
That contradicts what he said, I guess. I'm pretty sure if we mess up, it's game over, so. No! Why did you freeze him? Why? Why did you freeze him? Why? Why did you freeze him? What was your
Just reload the game. Reload the game.
Oh my god!
Just reload
We
the
lost
game.
to Mo the Clown, guys. We lost to Mo the Clown. Mo the Clown took us down, bro. Oh my
But
god.
he just
Oh
said.
my god. I wanted you to present the stupid hat.
Ah, my bad. Hold on. Shut up.
We got took down by Mo the Clown, bro. I can't believe this.
He was wearing it the entire time with the scene.
That's so messed up. Oh my. Anyway. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yup, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma. Where exactly was this silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene, that means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. No! That's not true!
Order, 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 Mr. Curls.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court?
Hey, that's not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here? Is your eyesight and your memory amongst other things?
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me and smiling because I'm old. I'm 55 years old. Okay.
Enough of this childish outburst, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I promise I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. You're telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
I hate clown serenader.
Yes, you do. left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo? What do you want? You just said they left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went... What do you mean how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless.
Ugh. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what?
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene? That picture of the crime scene only had the victim's fingerprint.
Yeah,
footprints.
Monopoly man slumped over this box. I think it's the monkey.
Really?
Yeah, you was right though. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Ay, 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 ay. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait, just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I promise.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. Mr. Lawrence Curls?
Yes?
The testimony you provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false. I haven't fibbed.
It's just what?
It's just, I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
They know they be hiding evidence. Order. I will have order. Francisca Von Karma, how could you? Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you saw. What you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. Witness testimony, the truth.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he... is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there was no footprints. Blind people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Well, that was, how do you put this in 2 words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to lead a scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
He was telling the truth. The defendant flew after he clocked the victim over the head.
This is all a dream, right?
Yep, this all a dream. This ain't happening.
Die for playing tricks. He's telling the truth. I don't know which one is it. He's telling the truth.
I think it's a dream.
This is all a dream?
I don't think Phoenix woke up this morning.
Really?
Again.
I say he's telling the truth.
Why?
Because he said he was going to tell the truth.
No, forget him. Be a clown.
This is all a dream?
I mean, it could be.
Oh my goodness.
Right now, I can't believe any of this. I'm not even sure if this day has been some kind of what? Kafkaesque dream, whatever that word is. Ow!
Now, do you think it's still a dream, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
We lost the case.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile. If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind the mystery of the mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Well, we survived another day, y'all.
Nope, we lost. We lost to Murder Clown because you pressed him on that one statement.
December 29, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Library number 5.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow, you just told me the secrets to your magic.
No! I broke the first rule! The cardinal rule! The only rule! I'm sorry, Max. I made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret of their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this idiot. To be continued.
Well, you want to do the investigation like you said?
You want to go ahead? You want to take a little break first?
It's gonna be like 5 hours. It's an investigation. It's a justice for all investigation. We're gonna probably have to do that Cyclock stuff.
The who?
You know that Cyclock stuff?
What is that?
Y'all know when he presses the Magatama.
Oh my goodness.
We can do it.
What time is it? 7:52.
7:32 on my phone.
It surely is. Love my eyes.
Oh.
Really? No, I'm not old.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do? You want to go ahead, take a break, and then come back?
I guess.
We go ahead.
You wanna go ahead? Alright, let's go.
Oops, did I
You safe.
Oh goodness. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. right in co-law offices. Nick,
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Pros did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it?
Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? What? Was it kind of like this?
What? Wow. How do you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Now here's my attorney's badge. It's my attorney's badge.
Really?
No.
We're supposed to go see Mo first? I mean, that dude first.
I guess.
December 29th. Very big circus entrance. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes. Wait.
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already.
Alright. Oh, wait, this is him.
All right, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course?
I'm sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In the round? You can really do that? That's incredible.
See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You have surprised me with your idea.
Once we get that grip on the basics, then it's just gonna be a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is. Now that I got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
Today's trial. I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk, how he acted, right, Ben?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster.
Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
Marriage. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about it. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check on up the tent?
Ha! You haven't even got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Hey,
Wedding like this is part of being in love.
how so?
If you had a clue, you would know that wedding is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a wine-raped tomato. Or whatever that said.
So how is this new routine working out?
You two just take a chill pill already. Our tunes are secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
But let me make one thing clear. We are not gonna take the world on just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk?
Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Trillo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he is the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right. You're right.
Mark my words, I, Trillo Quest, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be the best?
Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't mess this up. You gotta be a part of this too.
Why did you make us start this investigation?
Why you say that? Let's go talk to him. December 29th, Detention Center. Visitors room.
Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station come by. And since I'm a fan magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would have aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business.
Night of the murder.
The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is just not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. You told us yesterday.
Right, today's trial. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But
I've won on the world stage! I won the International Grand Prix! International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I cannot simply tolerate. Ambition, huh?
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Grand Prix?
Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. But sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage! That's the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow.
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That to the other people. Whatever.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail?
Grand Prix photo added to the court record. Photo of Max's award ceremony.
Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Lodging house? I guess, I don't know. December 29th, Lodging House Plaza.
Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? Look, I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me in the back by a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eye on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's around him pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobats got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up into the acrobats room, got it, pal?
Ooh, Francisca Von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out.
Go talk to the clown.
Mm-hmm.
December 29th, Lodging House, 1st floor, Mo's room.
Mo's not here.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ah ha 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 ha.
What do you think he was laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work.
You ain't nothing in here new, is
Nope.
Stuff. Big Top.
Big Top.
December 29th. Very Big Circus, Big Top. Oh, where's Regina?
I don't know. If she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Coward again, the coward.
Ain't nobody here. December 29th, Big Talk Ringmaster's room.
They dip.
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? What do we got to do?
Wait, check his pocket.
You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Oh, we already did that.
Yeah, we did that. Let's go. Cafeteria. December 29th, Big Talk Cafeteria.
Right. Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria. Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? But wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it.
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria.
Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it.
What is going on? He's being too nice. I think there was some in the ringmaster's room we gotta find.
Okay, today's trial. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You telling me? I didn't think it was gonna be so tough.
Tough.
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons.
Huh?
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the fame, no shoes, no shirt, no service joke?
Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
What you witnessed?
We 100% sure about what your testimony today. I saw what I saw, I promise. That creep just
Flew through the air?
If it wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. That silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a Cyclops. He must be telling the truth. It's time to go back. Go back.
Go back to that ringmaster's room?
Mm-hmm. It should be like, Cause I remember playing the case, there was something in here.
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won.
Like all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association, mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. My stomach growling, y'all. Growling. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this looks old and cheap.
Okay, now I don't think it's in here.
You don't think it's in here?
Mm.
Let me see.
I don't know what to do.
Hold on.
You gotta beat up the clown?
Beat up the clown?
Yes. Look at him. He actually be punched.
Really? Should I present him with something or?
Oh yeah, the photo! Next day, present everybody with the photo.
Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Huh? You seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He make us worship it every day. He let us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Anyway.
Max's bust.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not the one paying for it.
Oh. Max G bust added to the court record. Bronze statue taken from the cafeteria before the crime.
Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he is setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
The quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is just one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us!
What changed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I can see its title.
Yikes. It says to the murderer.
Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing?
Note added to the court record. That's probably what we have to find in his pocket. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to examine nothing, do we?
I don't think so. So, to the murderer. Now show it to the murderer.
So what's his face?
Yeah. Why you do it, Max?
What are you talking about?
You taking it.
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, he was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart suddenly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat.
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. In company?
Code.
I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the notes, he turned it incredibly bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Yeah, that's what. Now we go to the tailcoat. Bum, bum.
Hey, do you see that? That's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. They got to go through this again.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. No updated in the court record. Torn by a ringmaster found in his tailcoat pocket.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I wonder what murder they talking about.
Who guilty?
What murder they talking about? Should I go back to him?
Who?
Max.
I don't think so.
See him with that thing?
Gumshoe, somebody kill somebody.
Lodging House Plaza. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma...
Beep, 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 beep. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not far behind. Some sort of pager or something. If you don't mind, pal, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Quick! See ya, pal!
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind says spit out. As biting as lashes from a whip.
Von Karma! She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
Ha ha ha, national news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright, your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge.
You can talk to her.
Hey, Miss Von Karma, look at my attorney's badge.
Tomorrow's trial.
Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You can hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find more information myself.
Revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant's guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma? Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you will get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again. One more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer, Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Ooh. Miles Edgeworth? Why'd you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means the Edgeworth was right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. He he older than her anyway, huh? Little brother, but Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth.
There go Phoenix again. There go his picture.
The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished.
It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth's death.
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name von Karma. I'm going to find him, and then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with his. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Who I can't read tonight. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again. Okay?
Nick. Miss Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're a God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've had about enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick.
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up. Nick,
Edgy boy causes some drama.
Acro's room.
Oh my god, this dude.
December 29th.
I
Lodge
don't know what
house.
voice to give him.
3rd floor. Acro's voice. He kind of looked like the cowboy.
You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes? Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingaling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro?
How you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here.
Acro, you're a member of this circus as well.
That's right. I mainly performed on a tightrope while flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair, whatever.
His wheelchair.
Yep.
When he paralyzed?
Yeah.
Very big top.
Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at the business. Then Bruce Wayne found me and I became robbed. Then one night they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Oh, you sure that's a good thing?
Um,
Do I have to take the hit of a grudge against Regina?
wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. You can't walk now? I can't even stand now. Since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
That's awful. Why are you on the 3rd floor in a
Yeah,
wheelchair?
why is you on the 3rd floor? The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right?
Kind of chains. And the locks.
Cyclops! It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured?
Do they have an elevator?
No. They gotta carry him down the stairs in his wheelchair.
They have to carry him down.
I think. It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. You might have an elevator. 6 months ago. Oh wait, this was 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus then?
What happened?
I stopped by yesterday and noticed you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous.
What you witnessed?
What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from the bottom of my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick, How we gonna get that out? The lights off. Got to talk to somebody.
I think. I sent the Megatama.
About the wheelchair.
I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's fibbing. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? I think my attorney's badge came and beat you up. I think you got beat up by that monkey.
The monkey probably beat him up.
No.
I don't have any evidence.
Got to come back later.
I don't think I have any evidence yet. Let's investigate it, Phoenix. Guess we could talk to the
Gene.
daughter.
Row your boat.
December 29th, very big circus, big top. Uh-oh, Phoenix.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, Nick.
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet Phoenix.
Stay still. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Russell Berry. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heaven? That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so?
Yeah, you will, I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina.
Money the monkey. Just to go back and clear something up. Why did you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meaning. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you. It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
You got a lot of choice.
Well, I got some of these choices.
Those are some real, like, different choices you got there.
I'll get it for you. Leave it up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay, you're really gonna do it?
What's in here with that note? Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? That piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then
what?
That's you. I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so you didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this. Note updated in the court record. Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime.
Also, for no particular reason that does not involve the whole reason this case happened, present her with the stupid bottle.
This?
Yes.
That's pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria?
Huh? It's from the cafeteria.
It's not? I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of pepper.
I just want to see what she wants to say about it.
So we should talk to Acro, should we?
I mean, you got some evidence for how its injury was caused?
Oh, not yet.
Nope.
Who would know? December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello. Welcome to the best store. Okay, the cafeteria.
They ain't cleaned it up yet? It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
Yep.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
You send me somewhere else, but anyway. I bet I could tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
Very big circus. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about for the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Echo's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Echo was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo,
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know... The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about?
get over it.
Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Man. Does he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you fibbing to us? Yeah? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said if everyone could go over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Uh-oh, here come his locks. How many locks he got?
2.
2.
So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
Lord have mercy.
6 months ago, eh?
Do we have evidence?
No, we don't.
Should go talk to Max.
Galactica!
Do they know anything about the accident? Should I present him with their note?
I guess.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
That's, it's...
I guess we won't need you to look at this after all.
Go to Momo room.
December 29th, Lodging House. First floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Oh, there's Monkey. There's, what's his name? Nick.
Money!
It's Money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina. Remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey. Attorney style. Hold it! Take that! No, take that. Alright, let's beat him up. 1v1.
Give it back, Money.
Phoenix only.
Money brain.
Final destination. Give it back, monkey brain! That means a lot to Regina. A real man wouldn't make a little girl cry. Oh wait. Ah! He got beat up. I tried to have a man-to-man talk with him. I really did.
No, man to man isn't really accurate. It was more like man to monkey. Nick, you.
I swiped it while Money was distracted and beat me up.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you out in the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear.
Stage costume added to the court record. A shining spangled vest. It's not Maya's size at all.
Whose costume is that?
Ain't they about the same size? Here you go, Regina. Hey, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
Ew. That's all you get.
It's nothing.
No wonder guys about to mush in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed. Did you hear about Leon? Did you hear about Leon?
Nick did.
Leon? He was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth, you know. Gah. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they love seeing you do that? Anyways, what's the bad thing?
Come here, Locks. Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. What do you mean, poor thing? I would have shot that thing
Added
too.
to the court record of animal show lion, shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. He should have just gave him to the zoo or something.
Yeah, I guess. Well,
So that's what we got to present. What's his face?
Mo.
Mo?
Yeah.
Not Acro? Oh, just Mo.
Present Aquilada.
Oh, hold on. I go present him with the wrong thing.
She'll present the attorney's badge. Engineering.
Get over it.
Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? Monty beat someone up. Monty just, ooh. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you? I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that if the ringmaster went along, he could never say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten?
Come on, Mo. Don't claim up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything?
Acro. Is it Acro?
Look at that chunk. Ooh. Look at that chunk.
Charm.
Huh?
What you mean?
I'm talking about that chunk.
Chunk.
I'm talking about the stupid bar up there.
Oh.
You mess up. Don't mess up.
You wouldn't say anything? The ringmaster?
Nah, I'm pretty sure you was right. It must have been Acro, right?
How did you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Unlock success.
Yo, we got health again.
Get over it.
It's just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How's he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Acro's brother. Who is Acro's younger brother?
Seeing Dingaling, but everyone always calls him Bat.
Is that Sean?
Sean, that's the C. Sean Dingaling, but everyone always calls him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
How'd he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment.
Goodness gracious to life.
It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
Ooh-wee. You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling.
That's all he was saying to us, Red, was it?
Some sick grin.
Gosh. No way, that's impossible.
A smirking lion, a flying murderer? Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Mo, did you do it?
Nick, can lions smile?
If we never told the police about the incident, the circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious, what was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka 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 shaka.
There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo, achoo.
Nice, what a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
Sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that.
Nick, I think I'd make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
He Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with Pepper.
Bat?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh?
Well, there's only one dragon we got left to slay.
Acro.
Come on, how you think the lion was smiling?
How was he smiling?
Yeah.
What you mean? How I know
How is the lion smiling?
like Mufasa? I don't know.
Like Mufasa.
Mufasa.
How was he smiling, Plumbinator?
How was he smiling?
You said why or how?
How?
How was he smiling?
I mean, you could say why too. I want you to ponder it.
Do I go? I don't know.
That don't
Cause of
matter.
the monkey?
The monkey. What the monkey do? Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about. So fire away.
Are we ready?
You ready? To present him the attorney's badge. Yeah! 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 You skipped it. Okay, anyway.
What did I skip?
The attorney's badge.
Bye. About the wheelchair.
I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's fibbing. If that were the cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that practice accident was the cause of your injury? I think Monkey the Money did it. I keep calling him Monkey the Money.
Mm-hmm. See him with that?
I get guess. Leon. Oh wait, Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Hmm? I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight to save someone.
His brother.
Sean!
Still in a coma.
Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue? Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That's where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broke Acro's last psych lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive.
What's up, Faith? He don't like Regina.
I don't like her either. I don't like her either.
Regina? You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, the tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing something like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina! I've got proof of it!
Oh, goodness.
What? What are you talking about? Though, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can't hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
Oh,
That's
my
a
goodness.
half. Ooh.
No! Why did you quit that
I tried to go back. I tried to go back. I tried to go back to the evidence.
You hear this clown music right now? This is for you. That's your
Really?
music. That's your theme song.
Really.
Oh, no.
We don't have to do all that again.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
We gotta do it all over again.
We just got to break that one lock.
No, we don't.
Oh, my
They all
goodness.
back. No. That's messed up.
And Lexa did during practice, yes.
It was Leon.
The lion. I'm just doing this cause we already know we already talked about this.
That. Sean. Sean. They shouldn't have made it so easy to just click out of it. It's the game's fault. It's your fault, but it's also the game's fault.
They slip of the tongue. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped. And that's how I figured it out. I see, but an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Echo's last psych lock. This must be one incredible deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Echo, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't like. You don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Instead of
That
presenting
was
her.
Regina.
Regina? You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. Or you're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack that, are you? Leon was never taught to command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. Okay, what are you talking about? Though maybe I overdid it again, but if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
Do not press the B button.
I know, right? The pepper? I don't know.
No. To the murder. Huh? To the murderer.
What you mean?
To the murderer.
This right here.
Did you ever read it? Wait, let's read it.
To the murderer. You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight at the Lodge and House Plaza. Why he called her a murderer?
To the murderer.
You put that in her pocket.
And she did say she went to go visit.
Yeah, she had to take him his food or whatever she said.
This? Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright.
Unlock successful.
Woo! Alright, we could finally get out of here in a few minutes.
Wheelchair.
My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bet, had a dare with Regina.
Why the birds eating over him? A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you'd have to go to the movies with me on a date.
This is insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too. That lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Pat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Pat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going.
Regina and Bet.
Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I want you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross. It's covered in blood.
The scarf? It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously.
Oh.
When he bit down on Beth's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick.
I know. Most said the same thing.
What do you think it all means?
I think that's...
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
Miss Von Karma?
I've already heard everything, so hand that scarf over. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations?
I've served a summons to Ekro to appear in courts tomorrow as a witness. Ekro will talk more at the prosecutor's office. Ekro, a witness? Come, Ekro, let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now.
Uh-oh.
Woo, alright guys, we're finna do the trial Nick.
No, we not. All right. Do y'all have a clue of who y'all thinking maybe?
Who is it? I think it's Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Why you think that?
He came back to commit a crime so Phoenix could catch him.
Anyway, I'm still on the fence on this one.
You think did it?
Ekro had motive,
Ekro had motive.
but he just put the note in her pocket.
Yes, but like he told her to meet him somewhere.
That's right. He told her to meet her.
Where was the victim killed?
He was outside,
Where outside?
in front of the in front of the lodge house. And
I'll let you ponder over that.
and he he couldn't walk. Somebody had to help him downstairs.
He couldn't walk, but can Max fly?
Max can fly, yeah. Well, not really.
Believe that.
No. Not without those strings. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway. I don't know, you guys.
The way he's killed is incredibly convoluted. I would just say that now.
Really.
Yes.
Anyway, I appreciate you all for watching these 2 episodes with us. Thank you. All right. I guess we'll come back with the next one later on. Not tonight, but we'll come back with it. All right, Game Queen 81. We had Yeety in the chat. Everyone else watching, you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. You all take care.